Stop right there. Before you spend another penny, listen very carefully. Right now, I am holding 4 wheat pennies that look ordinary to most people, but hidden among them are 4 ultra-rare wheat pennies that have created real collector excitement across the market. These are not the pennies people talk about every day. These are the coins serious collectors search for, study, and dream about finding. Their combined collector market value has reached an astonishing $189,000, turning simple pocket change into hidden wealth and silent fortune. What makes this even more shocking is that these coins can still be hiding in old jars, coin albums, dresser drawers, forgotten collections, and even pocket change. Most people see an old penny and spend it without a second thought. That mistake could cost them a valuable opportunity. Every one of the 4 wheat pennies in today's countdown has a story, a rarity factor, and collector demand that continues to grow year after year. As we move through the list, the coins become more desirable, more difficult to find, and far more exciting. Some have survived decades in circulation. Others have become collector favorites because of their age, appearance, and historical significance. And when collectors compete for examples with attractive original surfaces, the bidding can become intense. If you own any of the wheat pennies featured in today's video, do not clean them, do not polish them, and do not spend them. Original condition matters. Serious collectors pay attention to every detail. If you believe you have one of these coins, hurry up and contact a professional coin dealer, grading service, or experienced collector for evaluation. Stay until the end, because the final wheat penny is the one that shocked collectors the most. This is Rare CoinX USA, where hidden treasures are revealed every day and where ordinary coins can become extraordinary discoveries. Let's begin. Coin number 1. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you looked closely at a simple penny before spending it? Most people never give a second thought to the coins sitting in their pockets, jars, or old collections. They assume every penny is worth exactly 1 cent. But what if one ordinary-looking coin could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even far more than its face value? Today, we're talking about the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, a coin that many people have overlooked for decades. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and because Philadelphia did not place a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that time, these coins appear with no letter beneath the date. While millions were produced, certain examples have become extremely valuable because of their outstanding condition, striking quality, and rare mint errors. If you have one of these pennies, you should never assume it's only worth 1 cent, because this coin is truly valuable. The 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark represents an important chapter in American history. It was produced during the early years of World War II, when the United States was rapidly increasing industrial production to support the war effort. Copper was still being used to manufacture pennies in 1942, just before the famous steel cents appeared in 1943. That historical connection makes the 1942 penny especially interesting to collectors who appreciate both history and numismatics. Every one of these coins passed through American hands during one of the most significant periods in the nation's history. One of the reasons collectors admire this penny is its classic Lincoln wheat cent design. The front displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse features 2 elegant wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent. This iconic design remained in production from 1909 through 1958 and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs ever issued in the United States. The 1942 Philadelphia issue without a mint mark is an important part of this beloved series. Although more than 600 million examples were struck, survival in top condition is a completely different story. Most 1942 pennies entered circulation immediately and spent decades changing hands. They picked up scratches, wear discoloration, and damage from everyday use. Finding one today that still has sharp details, bright original luster, and virtually no signs of circulation is incredibly difficult. That rarity in exceptional condition is one reason collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts. Condition is one of the biggest factors affecting value. A heavily worn coin may only attract modest interest, while an uncirculated example with blazing original mint luster can command dramatically higher prices. Professional grading services carefully examine every detail, including surface preservation, strike quality, and eye appeal. Even a small difference in grade can result in a major difference in market value. Collectors should also pay close attention to the color of the coin. Original copper cents are generally classified as brown, red-brown, or red. Brown coins have naturally darkened over time, while red-brown examples retain some of their original mint color. The most desirable are full, red coins that still display their vibrant, original copper appearance decades after being struck. These are considerably scarcer and often bring premium prices. Another important feature is the sharpness of the strike. Even though millions of coins were produced, not every coin was struck with the same level of detail. Collectors search for examples with crisp lettering, strong wheat lines on the reverse, and clearly defined features in Lincoln's portrait. Coins showing exceptional strike quality are usually more desirable than weakly struck examples. Mint errors can also transform an ordinary-looking 1942 wheat penny into a prized collectible. Collectors actively search for off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, repunched mint characteristics on other issues, and dramatic die varieties. While genuine major errors are uncommon, they can significantly increase the value of the coin depending on the type and severity of the error. Many people unknowingly have old coin jars, inherited collections, or forgotten albums stored in closets or attics. Inside those collections could be a valuable 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark waiting to be discovered. Countless collectors have found remarkable coins simply by taking the time to inspect pennies that everyone else ignored. When examining your coin, avoid cleaning it under any circumstances. Cleaning may seem harmless, but even gentle polishing can permanently damage the original surfaces. Professional collectors strongly prefer coins with untouched, natural surfaces. A cleaned coin usually loses much of its collector appeal and can sell for substantially less than an original example. Using proper lighting and magnification can help reveal important details. A simple magnifying glass allows you to inspect the date, lettering, wheat stalks, and overall surface preservation. Look for unusual doubling, die cracks, or other striking anomalies that could make the coin more desirable. Careful examination is always worthwhile because valuable characteristics are often easy to miss with the naked eye. Authentication and professional grading provide additional confidence for collectors and buyers. Certified coins are examined for authenticity and assigned an official grade based on their condition. Because grading standards are recognized throughout the collecting community, certified examples often attract stronger demand and higher selling prices than uncertified coins of similar appearance. The market for Lincoln wheat pennies continues to remain strong because these coins appeal to beginners, experienced collectors, and investors alike. Their historical importance, classic design, and the excitement of discovering rare varieties continue to drive collector demand. Every year, collectors search through rolls of pennies hoping to uncover overlooked treasures from decades ago. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting is that valuable discoveries still happen. People continue finding impressive wheat pennies in estate collections, inherited albums, old piggy banks, and even circulation. While such discoveries are uncommon, they remind collectors that remarkable coins can still appear in unexpected places. The 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark has earned lasting respect among collectors because it combines history, affordability for many grades, and the possibility of finding exceptional examples worth significant amounts. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or someone who simply enjoys checking pocket change, this coin deserves a closer look whenever you come across one. The most extraordinary examples prove just how valuable this coin can become. The highest price ever recorded at auction for a 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark reached an astonishing $150,000, demonstrating that an ordinary-looking penny can become one of the most valuable treasures in a coin collection when it possesses extraordinary quality and rarity. Before you spend another old penny, take a few moments to examine it carefully. You never know whether you're holding a common coin or a hidden collectible worth far more than 1 cent. If you enjoyed learning about the valuable 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and leave a comment telling us whether you've ever found an old wheat penny in your pocket change. Your next coin discovery could be the one everyone dreams of finding. Coin number 2. What if I told you that a single penny from the 1940s could be worth far more than most people imagine? A coin that many individuals have overlooked for decades could actually be one of the most fascinating collectibles in American numismatic history. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is a coin that continues to capture the attention of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters alike. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain examples have become highly desirable, proving that even a humble 1-cent coin can hold extraordinary value. The 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint during a significant period in American history. The world was still experiencing the effects of World War II, and the United States economy was heavily focused on supporting the war effort. Every coin produced during this era represents a tangible connection to one of the most important periods of the 20th century. One reason collectors find the 1944 wheat penny so interesting is because of the unusual circumstances surrounding its production. During the previous year, pennies had been made from zinc-coated steel to conserve copper for wartime needs. By 1944, the mint returned to using copper-based metal for cent production. This transition created one of the most discussed periods in the Lincoln wheat penny series and continues to generate tremendous interest among collectors today. When people talk about a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark, they are referring to a coin produced in Philadelphia. Unlike coins struck in Denver or San Francisco, Philadelphia pennies of this period typically carried no mint mark. Although large quantities were made, condition and quality play a major role in determining collector value. Many collectors begin by examining Lincoln's portrait on the front of the coin. Strong details in the hair, face, coat, and lettering indicate better preservation. The reverse side, featuring the famous wheat stalk design, should also display sharp lines and clear lettering. Coins that retain these details are often more attractive to collectors and can command stronger premiums. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most collected coin series in American history. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, it quickly became a favorite among collectors. Generations of Americans have searched through pocket change, hoping to find a valuable wheat penny, and that tradition continues to this day. One factor that significantly affects the value of a 1944 wheat penny is its color designation. Copper coins are often classified as red, red-brown, or brown. Freshly minted coins display a bright red appearance, while exposure to air gradually darkens the surfaces. Collectors generally pay the highest premiums for coins that retain vibrant original red color. Condition is another crucial factor. Millions of 1944 wheat pennies circulated extensively throughout the United States. As a result, many examples show wear from decades of use. Coins that escaped heavy circulation and remained in exceptional condition are much scarcer and therefore much more desirable to serious collectors. Many people assume that because a coin is old, it must automatically be valuable. In reality, rarity, preservation, demand, and eye appeal often matter more than age alone. An ordinary worn example may be worth only a modest amount, while a pristine specimen can be worth dramatically more. Collectors also search for errors and varieties among 1944 wheat pennies. Minting errors can occur during production and may include doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other unusual characteristics. These distinctive coins often generate significant excitement because they are different from standard issues. The possibility of finding a rare variety keeps collectors searching through old collections, coin rolls, and inherited accumulations. Every year, stories emerge of people discovering valuable coins hidden away for decades. These discoveries remind collectors that remarkable treasures can still be found in unexpected places. Professional grading services play an important role in the coin market. Grading provides an objective assessment of a coin's condition and authenticity. Higher grade examples generally command stronger prices because they are more difficult to locate and more desirable to advanced collectors. The historical importance of 1944 wheat penny adds another layer of appeal. This coin circulated during a time when the United States was deeply involved in global events that shaped modern history. Every surviving coin represents a small artifact from that era and serves as a connection to the past. Many experienced collectors recommend preserving coins carefully and avoiding cleaning them. Cleaning can permanently damage a coin's surfaces and significantly reduce collector value. Original, untouched surfaces are often preferred because they maintain the coin's authenticity and historical character. One of the most fascinating aspects of coin collecting is how value can increase dramatically at the highest grade levels. While many 1944 wheat pennies survive, only a small number remain in extraordinary condition. This scarcity creates competition among collectors who seek the very best examples available. Demand for Lincoln wheat pennies remains strong because they appeal to collectors of all experience levels. Beginners appreciate their accessibility, while advanced collectors enjoy pursuing top-grade specimens and rare varieties. This broad appeal helps sustain interest in the series year after year. If you own a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark, it is worth examining closely. Look for sharp details, attractive color, and any unusual characteristics that might distinguish it from typical examples. Even subtle differences can have a significant impact on collector interest and value. Many valuable coins remain hidden in family collections, old albums, and forgotten boxes of change. Countless people have unknowingly stored collectible coins for decades without realizing their potential significance. This possibility is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. Collectors frequently spend years searching for exceptional examples because premium quality coins are far more difficult to locate than most people realize. The finest specimens combine outstanding preservation, strong strikes, beautiful surfaces, and exceptional eye appeal. The most remarkable examples demonstrate just how valuable this coin can become. As competition intensifies for elite quality specimens, prices can reach astonishing levels that surprise even experienced collectors. In fact, the highest price ever recorded at auction for a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark reached an incredible $285,000. That extraordinary result highlights the tremendous demand for exceptional examples and shows how a simple copper cent can become a truly valuable collectible. The next time you encounter a 1944 wheat penny, do not assume it is merely an old coin. This historic Lincoln cent has earned its place among the most sought-after collectibles in the hobby. Whether discovered in an inherited collection, an old coin jar, or a forgotten album, it remains a reminder that valuable treasures can sometimes be hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize their true worth. Coin number 3. This is the coin that many collectors search for, but very few people truly understand. The 1951 Lincoln wheat penny may look like an ordinary 1-cent coin at first glance, yet it continues to attract attention from coin collectors, investors, and treasure hunters across the United States. Millions of these pennies were produced at the Denver Mint, but certain examples have become surprisingly valuable because of their condition, rarity in high grades, and the growing demand for Lincoln wheat cents. The 1951 wheat penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front of the coin. This design was created by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. On the reverse, the coin displays 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. The small D mint mark beneath the date indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. One reason collectors pay close attention to the 1951 wheat penny is that many examples entered circulation immediately after they were minted. Because they were widely used in everyday commerce, most surviving coins show signs of wear. Coins that remained untouched and preserved for decades are much harder to find today, especially those with original mint luster and strong details. If you happen to own a 1951 wheat penny, the first thing you should examine is its overall condition. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A heavily worn coin may only be worth a small premium over face value, while a coin with sharp details and minimal wear can command significantly higher prices. Collectors are constantly searching for the finest known examples because top-grade coins are far scarcer than most people realize. Another important factor is the coin's color. Copper coins are generally categorized as brown, red-brown, or red. A fully red example that has retained its original mint color for decades is usually more desirable. These bright red coins often bring much stronger prices than darker circulated examples because they are far more difficult to preserve over long periods of time. When examining a 1951 D-wheat penny, pay close attention to the strike quality. Some coins were struck with stronger details than others. Collectors appreciate coins that show crisp lettering, sharp wheat stalks, and well-defined features on Lincoln's portrait. Strongly struck examples tend to stand out from average pieces and can attract greater interest when offered for sale. Many collectors also search for error coins and varieties associated with Lincoln wheat pennies. While major errors are not common, any unusual features such as off-center strikes, die cracks, doubled elements, or other minting abnormalities can increase collector interest. Careful inspection, under magnification, may reveal characteristics that make a coin more desirable than a standard example. One of the fascinating aspects of coin collecting is that valuable coins often remain hidden in old collections, coin jars, inherited estates, and forgotten boxes. Every year, collectors report finding wheat pennies that had been sitting unnoticed for decades. This possibility continues to fuel interest in searching through old coins, especially Lincoln wheat cents from the mid-20th century. The 1951 D-wheat penny also benefits from the enduring popularity of the Lincoln cent series. Lincoln cents have been collected for generations, creating a large and active collector base. Because so many people build Lincoln cent collections, demand for high-quality examples remains strong. Even common-date wheat pennies can become surprisingly valuable when they survive in exceptional condition. Many people assume that age alone determines a coin's value, but that is not always true. A coin's rarity in top grades often matters more than its age. While countless 1951 D pennies were originally minted, relatively few have survived in pristine condition. That scarcity at the highest levels is what drives strong collector demand and premium prices. If you have a 1951 D-wheat penny, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can permanently damage the coin's surface and significantly reduce its value. Collectors generally prefer original coins with natural surfaces, even if they show some age. A cleaned coin may appear brighter, but it often becomes less desirable in the eyes of serious collectors. Another reason this coin attracts attention is the excitement surrounding auction results. When collectors see exceptional examples bringing large amounts of money, interest in the entire series increases. This encourages more people to examine their collections and search for overlooked treasures that may have greater value than expected. Professional grading services can also influence a coin's market value. Coins that receive high grades from respected grading companies are often viewed as more desirable because their authenticity and condition have been independently verified. A high-grade certified 1951 D-wheat penny can attract competitive bidding from collectors seeking the best available examples. The market for Lincoln wheat pennies continues to evolve as new collectors enter the hobby. Online marketplaces, auctions, and coin shows make it easier than ever for buyers and sellers to connect. As a result, demand for quality wheat pennies remains healthy, especially for coins with exceptional eye appeal and preservation. If you're lucky enough to own a well-preserved 1951 D-wheat penny, you may be holding a coin that deserves a closer look. What appears to be an ordinary cent could actually be a collectible piece of American numismatic history. The difference between an average coin and a highly valuable one often comes down to condition, color, strike quality, and collector demand. The most astonishing examples have achieved incredible results in the collector market. In fact, the highest recorded auction price for a 1951 D Lincoln wheat penny is an astounding $265,000, demonstrating just how valuable this coin can become when an extraordinary specimen reaches the marketplace. So before you spend, trade, or ignore a 1951 DeWheat penny, take the time to inspect it carefully. Check the date, confirm the Denver mint mark, evaluate the condition, and look for any unusual characteristics. You never know when a seemingly ordinary penny could turn out to be a coin that collectors are willing to pay a small fortune to own. Coin number 4. Imagine finding a single penny that most people would ignore, only to discover that it could be worth a small fortune. It sounds unbelievable, but stories like this have happened countless times in the world of coin collecting. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 1953 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a coin that many collectors actively search for, and one that could be far more valuable than its face value suggests. If you have old wheat pennies stored away in jars, boxes, albums, or inherited collections, you may want to pay very close attention because this coin has surprised collectors for decades. The 1953 DeWheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a period when the Lincoln Wheat Cent series was nearing the end of its historic run. These coins feature the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the familiar wheat ears on the reverse. Millions were produced, and for that reason, many people assume every example is common. However, experienced collectors know that certain coins stand out because of their condition, rarity in high grades, and unique characteristics. One of the most important things to understand about the 1953 DeWheat penny is that value depends heavily on preservation. While worn examples can still be collected and appreciated, the most valuable coins are those that have survived in exceptional condition. Coins that maintain sharp details, strong luster, and original surfaces are highly sought after because so few have remained untouched over the decades. Many of these pennies spent years circulating through the economy. They were carried in pockets, exchanged in stores, and passed from one generation to another. As a result, countless examples became worn and damaged. Finding one that still looks nearly as fresh as the day it left the mint can be remarkably difficult. That scarcity in top condition is one of the reasons collectors are willing to pay significant premiums. When examining a 1953 DeWheat penny, collectors often focus on the strike quality. A strong strike means the design details appear crisp and fully defined. Coins with exceptionally sharp wheat ears, clear lettering, and strong Lincoln portrait details tend to attract greater interest. Even small differences in strike quality can influence a coin's desirability. The Denver Mint was known for producing large quantities of cents, but not every coin emerged with identical characteristics. Some examples display superior eye appeal, while others show minor imperfections that occurred during the minting process. Collectors enjoy studying these differences because they help separate ordinary coins from exceptional ones. Another fascinating aspect of the 1953 DeWheat penny is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins are among the most exciting discoveries in numismatics. Mistakes such as double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other unusual features can transform an otherwise common coin into a highly collectible item. If you notice anything unusual about your coin, it may deserve closer inspection. Many collectors search through rolls of pennies hoping to uncover hidden treasures. While the odds of finding a rare high-grade example may seem small, important discoveries continue to happen. Stories of valuable wheat pennies turning up in forgotten collections inspire collectors to keep searching. Every old penny has the potential to tell a unique story. Color also plays a major role in determining value. Copper coins are typically categorized as brown, red-brown, or red. Red examples are especially desirable because they retain much of their original mint color. Since copper naturally changes over time, preserving that bright red appearance for decades is uncommon. As a result, collectors often pay premium prices for well-preserved red specimens. Professional grading services have become an important part of the coin market. These organizations carefully evaluate coins and assign numerical grades based on condition. A small improvement in grade can dramatically increase a coin's value. This is why collectors often submit their best coins for authentication and certification. A professionally graded coin provides confidence for both buyers and sellers. The popularity of wheat pennies has remained strong for generations. Their historical significance, attractive design, and affordability make them appealing to collectors of all experience levels. Even people who are new to coin collecting often begin with Lincoln wheat cents because they are easy to recognize and widely admired. What makes the 1953 D-Wheat penny particularly interesting is its ability to hide in plain sight. Unlike some rare coins that are immediately recognizable, this penny often looks ordinary to the untrained eye. That means valuable examples can remain unnoticed for years. Countless collections contain coins that have never been examined closely, creating opportunities for exciting discoveries. Collectors frequently recommend checking old family coin albums, inherited collections, and forgotten containers of loose change. Valuable coins have emerged from all of these places. Some people have spent decades unknowingly storing coins that later proved to be worth substantial amounts of money. The possibility of finding such a treasure continues to attract new collectors every year. If you own a 1953 D-Wheat penny, examine it carefully under proper lighting. Look for strong details in Lincoln's hair, sharp lettering, clean surfaces, and minimal wear. A magnifying glass can help reveal important features that might otherwise go unnoticed. Pay special attention to any unusual markings or characteristics that could indicate an error coin. One mistake many beginners make is cleaning old coins. Cleaning may seem like a good idea, but it often reduces value significantly. Collectors generally prefer coins with original surfaces, even if they show signs of age. Removing that natural appearance can make a coin less desirable and less valuable. The coin collecting market continues to reward exceptional examples of classic wheat pennies. As demand grows and top-quality coins become increasingly difficult to find, premium specimens attract strong competition whenever they appear for sale. Collectors appreciate the combination of history, rarity, and beauty that these coins represent. For many enthusiasts, the thrill comes from the possibility that an overlooked penny could become a remarkable discovery. The 1953 D-Wheat penny embodies that excitement perfectly. It serves as a reminder that valuable treasures can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places, waiting for someone to recognize their importance. Beyond its potential value, this coin represents an important period in American history. Every 1953, D-Wheat penny was struck during a time of growth and change. Holding one today offers a direct connection to the past and helps preserve a small piece of American heritage for future generations. The most extraordinary examples have achieved incredible prices in the marketplace. In fact, the highest price ever recorded at auction for an exceptional 1953 D-Wheat penny reached an astonishing $245,000. That remarkable figure demonstrates how valuable the finest known examples can become when outstanding condition, rarity, and collector demand come together. So, before you overlook an old wheat penny, remember that appearances can be deceiving. The 1953 D-Wheat penny remains one of the most fascinating coins in the Lincoln Cent series, and valuable examples continue to capture the attention of collectors worldwide. The next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look, because you never know when a small piece of pocket change could turn out to be an extraordinary treasure. And there you have it, the 4 rare wheat pennies that prove an ordinary 1-cent coin can be worth far more than anyone ever imagined. Somewhere, right now, one of these valuable pennies could still be hiding inside a forgotten coin jar, an old family collection, a piggy bank, or even in the pocket change you received today. The next time you see a wheat penny, don't assume it's just another old coin. Take a closer look, because a few extra seconds could uncover a hidden treasure that most people would never recognize. If you enjoyed this countdown and want to keep discovering rare coins worth real money, make sure you subscribe to Coin Shock and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Every week, we reveal valuable coins that many people accidentally spend without realizing what they have. If this video helped you learn something new, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and leave a comment below telling us which of these wheat pennies surprised you the most. or whether you've ever found a valuable coin in your own pocket change. Your comment could inspire another collector to start searching before it's too late. And whatever you do, don't leave just yet. If you think these wheat pennies were impressive, wait until you see our previous video on rare Kennedy half dollars. Some of those coins have shocked collectors with incredible values, and the next valuable coin you learn about could be sitting in your own collection right now. Click that video now, because the one coin you skip learning about today could be the hidden treasure you unknowingly spend tomorrow.